Don't go to China. They racist. They don't like black people. That's why I left, because they hate black people.
And living in China for almost 6 years as an American. I live there, I work there, I own businesses and all that stuff. So this is the intro video.
So lately, there's been a wave of conversations online about Americans packing up and moving to China. Yeah, you had that right. People are leaving the United States to settle in places like Beijing, Shanghai, or even smaller cities. Some are chasing work opportunities, others are looking for a lower cost of living, and a few just want that cultural switch up. But it does raise some questions. What exactly is pulling Americans to China, and what kind of lifestyle are they finding once they get there? That is all we are going to be looking at today. So guys, welcome to today's video. If you are new to this place, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let us get right into the video.
Don't go to China. They racist. They don't like black people. That's why I left, because they hate black people. They hate black people so much, they'll fly you over there for free and give you a nice, fully furnished apartment and pay you the same salary that you are currently making in America or even more. They're going to invite you to dinners, give you all these free gifts that you don't even ask for. And if you got a family, yeah, they hate them too. They hate black families, because what they're going to do with black families, not only they're going to fly all of y'all out to China, not only that, if you're working for a school, if you have kids, they can go to school for free. And by the way, international schools are extremely expensive overseas. But if you work for that school will give you benefits for your children. They crazy, they racist. So please don't go to China. Don't go to China. Stay in America. America has everything you need. You can work, you can get your car, you can travel, you get a free apartment, everything fully furnished, get the full summer off, and you get a bonus every year in America. Why would you leave America? Don't leave America. America is great.
I just want to come on here because I'm seeing all these people talking about Red Note and them communicating with the Chinese and all this other stuff that's going on. But let me tell you, I am going to create a series starting tomorrow, giving you all the real scoop on what's going on in China. And living in China for almost 6 years as an American. I live there, I work there, I own businesses and all that stuff. So this is the...
You guys are so used to getting scammed in America that you fail to believe that you can get a $1,000 apartment like this. Like, hold on, let me show you. This is our $1,000 apartment. Literally the first people to live in here. There's literally already stuff in here that is not even set up yet, such as this tablet. This actually just controls the whole house, including the elevator we have outside. But check out our kitchen. Don't mind the mess. We've been cooking and doing stuff. We've been ripping and running everywhere because we literally have to furnish this whole place. But our refrigerator was only $240. Literally amazing. It has a deep freezer. It has a regular freezer, and it even has a big old refrigerator for only $240. But yeah, you guys, it's pretty much insane what you can get in China for your money. Let me turn these lights off. Turn those off. But this is one of the bedrooms that we have furnished already. Mind you, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath place. The couch is automatic. We got this couch for only $230. Let me show you what this couch can do. The couch goes in and out. This couch was custom made for us for only $230. An extendo couch? Like, what? This is insane. But yeah, this is pretty much our master bedroom. Suitcases over there. Literally just moved in. Don't mind the mess. I'm just being authentic with you guys. We got bikes so we can be active. This is going to be the office, literally. And then this is going to be my beauty room. Literally going to be my beauty room. But yeah, I just showed you guys this because a lot of people be in my comments talking mess, saying that they don't believe that this is only $1,000 a month and stuff like this. But we have a big kitchen, big living room, big view. We can see the mountains, we can see the city. Like, all of this is only $1,000 a month. I promise you that. But yeah, you guys, we are on the road to furnish this whole place ourselves. We just had another apartment that was like $300 more, like $1,300 a month. But we ended up breaking our lease because we did not like how the furniture was. So we are going to be furnishing this whole place ourselves, custom furniture, because we're here in China where everything is made. So we're going to take advantage for sure.
I moved my family from Thailand back to China, and let me tell you why. He lived in China before. My kids pretty much grew up here in China, and so they wanted to come back to China before they graduated from high school. The second reason is because China has a bigger economy. They have more stuff going on here when it comes to business and also looking for a job. The jobs they pay way more money than Thailand. Yes, Thailand is very inexpensive and it's really easy to move there. And that's the reason why a lot of people are moving to Thailand, because we had a family of 4 and you can live for the month off of like $1,500, $1,000 a month there. But that's just not what we wanted to do. So Thailand did not align with what we were looking for long term in regards to running our businesses and, possibly finding a job if we wanted to. But I'm not going to lie. Listen, y'all, Thailand was a good vacation spot. We may consider moving there for retirement, but to be honest, probably not. If we go on another, 4 to 6 month stint, we will probably move to Vietnam other than going back to Thailand. Thailand was good while it lasted, but for long-term growth in regards to what we want to do with our family and our future, it just wasn't a good fit. And that's okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all, this is how it go. It's simple. It sound unreal, but this is how it go in China. Once you get hired by a good company, they're gonna buy your ticket to get there. They're gonna help you get all your visa, get everything settled. The next thing they're gonna do, they're gonna ask you, do you have a family? Because if you have a family, that means they're gonna buy you a bigger apartment so your family can be comfortable. They're not gonna put you in no small apartment if you have a family of 2, 3, 4. Next, they're gonna buy the apartment. They're gonna show you videos and photos. Then you can negotiate your own salary. If it's a good company, you can get paid $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, up to $4,000 or $5,000 a month. This is with no apartment, no bills, no expenses. They cover everything. And I'm not Christian or anything, but if you want to go home for the holiday, they can pay for your round trip ticket to go home. I'm so serious. This is not a game. I can show y'all job offers. I can help y'all go to China. Go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram. You can also look at my highlights when I was in China recently. I just came back to America a couple months ago. China is where it's at. I'm telling you, go to China. You're not going to have any expenses. You're going to be able to save money. You're going to be next to Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam. I was like an hour 30 from Philippines. The flight was $150 round trip to the Philippines. I'm telling you, if you have the chance, get out of America. Get out of America. Bro, nobody's saving money here. Nobody can travel. Nobody can do what they want. You barely can take off work. Why would you want to live 20, 30, 40 years like that? You have no control over your life. Someone else is controlling you.
5 things that don't make sense about China. Number 1, we pay rent every 3 months. What? Number 2, the utility bills and electricity bills are only $50 at most. Number 3, you will spend on average per person maybe $20 a week on food. Number 4, most apartments come with Wi-Fi. And number 5, the public transit is really cheap. You'll either pay 83 cents on a metro or $20 for an hour at Uber.
So, Americans moving to China has been getting a lot of attention lately, and honestly, it's not as shocking as it first sounds. I mean, when you think about it, the US used to be the place everyone wanted to move to, right? But now, more and more Americans are saying, you know what? Let me try life on the other side of the world. And the reasons, they are pretty interesting. Some go because of job opportunities. Teaching English is still a huge door opener. Others are all about that lower cost of living, rent, food, even healthcare. In some Chinese cities, it's way more affordable than what you'd get in the States. And this is absolutely true. Of course, everyone knows what rent is like in the United States now. The cost of food, groceries, super expensive. Let's not even go to healthcare. healthcare is so crazy that the common man in the United States of America most likely might not be able to afford taking care of themselves when they go to the hospital. And then there are people who just want that culture shock, like they are tired of the same old, and China feels like a whole new adventure. But let's be real, it's not always smooth sailing. The language barrier is huge. The culture is completely different. And sometimes people deal with homesickness or feeling out of place. Plus, the way of life there isn't necessarily what Americans are used to. Things from food to politics to just day to day routines can feel like a whole adjustment. Still, it's interesting to see this shift. Instead of the American dream, some people are out here chasing the China dream, whatever that looks like for them. And honestly, it shows how global the world has become. People are realizing they don't have to stay in one place forever. If it's not working out in the US, there are options, even if those options are halfway across the world. And I think another reasons why Americans are also leaving for China or any other part of the world is the way the whole politics thing is going on right now. Some people cannot even stand the whole thing going on right now in the United States politically. I remember when the election was done last year and the results were out, there were videos of people coming out talking about them leaving the United States of America, and even a popular Hollywood figure left. And for me, I think it's something I like because there's this stereotype people have about Americans that Americans do not travel. They only travel within the 50 states they've got right there in the United States, and they end up not knowing things about other parts of the world. So if Americans have decided that they want to start traveling, they want to start knowing what other parts of the world is, and the cost of living right now is crazy. So people want something that is something that they can afford and still be able to have some savings in their pockets. So conclusively, whether it's for work, for money, or just chasing something new, Americans relocating to China is definitely a growing trend. Yeah, you need to go to TikTok. So many videos on that. And honestly, it says a lot about where people's priorities are shifting. The world is opening up and people are realizing they don't have to stay in one place forever. The question is, could you see yourself doing the same? And as always, thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear your opinions on this discussion. And until next time, stay safe, stay real, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.